welcome to the very first episode of Love Pundits. I am Meek and I am your love pundit. What is a love pundit? Well, a pundit is basically a guru, someone who specializes in a certain topic when dealing with the media. My topic is love, therefore I'm your love pundit. Now, this vlog series is basically about the love pundits of SaigaCity.com answering your love questions. Now, the thing about us is you can get these answers from anywhere, but we're going to keep it real. I'm going to come off the dome with it. I'm not going to prepare anything. I'm going to probably read your questions ahead of time, but I'm going to read them as I get them. And I'm not going to prepare anything. I'm just going to come to you guys 100% natural. I'm going to come here, well, natural except for my hair. But anywho, I'm going to answer your questions with the utmost realness, okay? That's what I'm going to do for you. And that's what makes the Love Pundits vlog series so unique. Now, okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and get into our questions for today. And after the questions, I'll tell you how you can submit questions to Love Pundits. All right. Let me go ahead and pull up these questions. I do apologize for not having these up. It's just that, yeah, I tell you, I do it real, okay? I jump on the PC and I get into them, okay? Now, I have seen the first question. Didn't really go over it, didn't really read it. I just saw that it was posted, so I'm going to get right to it as soon as I pull it up here. As soon as I pull it up here. There we go. Now, think about SaigaCity.com. I'm going to tell you all about Saiga City while I'm pulling up these questions. Saiga City is a new site featuring David Gamma. Some of y'all might know him off of YouTube. Basically, he created this site for lots of gamers, but it's not all game. It's not all gaming because some of y'all like, game site, that's it? But no, Saiga City is basically, it has a lot of content on it. It has things about gamers, things about music, things about dancing, but the most important is my section where people like me answer questions about specific topics. Now, so you guys should definitely go there. And what makes it so easy is that you can connect your Facebook to it. And every time you log in to Saiga City, all you have to do is click Facebook Connect. After the first time you register and you hook your Facebook up to it, every time you log in, just click Facebook Connect and you just logged in like that. I'm telling you, when I first went to the site after it was finished, it was just like 100% easy. Okay, now I'm going to get into the questions. I only got two because a lot of people didn't know about the Love Pundits vlog series before it came out because we started asking for questions maybe like a week ago. Not even a week ago. Like the very first question was posted on the 4th. So, but anywho, it doesn't matter because all we need is those two questions to put on a show. Okay. All right. But anywho, all right. My first question today, I'm going to read the whole question because it's not really just one question. Well, it is one question, but he explains what he means. Okay. So I'm going to read this and don't ask me how I know that. Okay. Because I did kind of read this, but it looks like it's a paragraph, so that's why I figure he explains what he reads. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna start from the top. He says, Super Nerd, his name is Super Nerd. He says, yes, finally, the one and only thing I haven't mastered can be addressed. Assuming Meek is a female. Assuming Meek is a female. I mean, we all see that Meek is a female. Anywho, I'd like her to answer this question. Why are women attracted to jerks? And please, don't give me that generic, well, women do want a nice, respectable guy, BS. I would really like to know the science behind this. Why is it that guys who are actually nice, concerned, and attentive always wind up alone? Or just taken advantage of. However, the guys who are jerks, rude, and all over the place tend to get the girls. Please answer that. I will answer that. Let me tell you what's going on here. Now, this type of jerk, you're talking about jerks. You're talking about the rude, all over the place, always probably cheating, stuff like that. They always getting girls. I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay. Guys like that are generally the hard to tie down guys. They're not really hard to get because, as you're saying, they're always getting girls. They'll come to you. Even if it's just for one night, they'll come to you. But I'm going to tell you what's going through a woman's head. Now, me, I'm not that type of woman because I've already been there, done that. But a younger female, and I'm thinking that's what you're talking about because younger females are the ones who go for the jerks. A younger female is going to go for a jerk because he's so hard to trap, to tie down. They don't want... Okay, when you're thinking about the nice guy that's so attentive, that's husband material. Okay? That's like, okay, I'm done with my young life. I'm ready to settle down material. Now younger females generally want someone they can have fun with. If you're always up in their face, they're thinking, okay, he must be my husband. This is a little too serious. I'm not about being serious. I'm about having fun. So when it comes to the jerks, they're not so tied down. We want to tie them down, though, because they're so fun. They're so wonderful. They're rude. They're rude, but they're hard to get, basically. I mean, you can get them. You can get them, but you can't keep them. They're hard to keep. And that's one thing. Just like men like a challenge, we like a challenge too. You guys know you don't want it if it's that easy, you know. If a girl comes up to you and she's, oh, hi, well, my name is such and such, and here's my number, and give me a call. Y'all don't want that. Y'all want that little stank girl over there chewing her gum, twisting her hair, sitting there looking at you like, I wish you would come over here to me and try to talk to me. She's a jerk, just a female jerk. See, everybody likes jerks. Everybody likes jerks at the beginning. But not everyone stays with jerks. You end up, if you stay with a jerk past the little 2-month relationship and you actually end up forming a long-term relationship with a jerk, you either end up with a baby and by yourself, married with a baby, and then divorced by yourself. And basically, women choose jerks because it's all about fun. It's all about fun and not being too serious. Now, when we're young, we want fun. We want not so serious. We want that jerk over there because he's seemingly fun. You know, he's not all up on us trying to get us to be his wife. He's just looking for a good time. Now, after a while, we get tired of the jerks. But we do get tired of the jerks. The broken hearts are what comes along with the jerks. So we're not going to stay with the jerks. But we may start off with the jerks because he looks fun. He looks fun. That's what we want when we're younger. We want fun. People like me, we're past that state. But a lot of younger women want the fun person. They don't want Mr. I want to be your husband. I want to be your husband right now. No, because you're not fun. You're serious. We want fun. We want Mr. Oh, well, I'll call you when I want to. Because even though it may break our hearts a little bit, it's fun. It's not so serious. We don't like everything so tight, so together. We want it fun. We like that jerk because he's not so serious. Basically, point blank. I repeated some things, and I know y'all gonna talk about that, but I don't care because I'm trying to emphasize the thing about jerks is they're not so serious. They're loose. They're fun. They're free, easygoing. Well, not easygoing all the time, but they're loose, fun, young. Okay, that's what we want. Loose, young, not Mr. Hi there, I'm a nice guy. I want to be your husband. Serious. Nobody wants that when they're young. Now, when they get older, some of them stay with the jerks because the jerks have made them feel like they're all that they can get. Okay? But a lot of women, when they get older, they don't want the jerks anymore. They want the real men. And the real men are the nice guys. But when we're younger, we want the jerks because they're not so serious. They're not so attached. And then sometimes, even as little as a few months, we get tired of the jerks. We want the nice guy. But the nice guys moved on to someone that realized earlier. But ultimately, super nerd, women like jerks because it's not so serious. There's no responsibility with dating a jerk, okay? No responsibility. There may be responsibilities that come along later, But at first sight, you're looking at this jerk that's rude, that's kind of, all over the place, always getting females, but he's hard to obtain, but it's worth the chase. The good guy is kind of a little too serious for us, a little too nice, a little too wimpy, sometimes too wimpy. We like the macho man, not the wimpy guy, not Mr. Guy that's going to give me flowers. Like, what are you going to do when you're in a fight? You're going to give the guy flowers, wimpy guy? Is that what you're going to do? No, we don't want that. We want something that we have to work for. That's fun. That's a challenge. Not Mr. Serious Guy that comes easy to us. It's kind of like, okay, I'm bored now. Okay? Even with arguments, a relationship keeps, sometimes a young relationship, with even with arguments, it's exciting. It's fun. It's not dull with Mr. Nice Guy who's, oh yeah, dear, you're right. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, I was wrong. Who wants that? Okay? That's weak. We want a man that's like, he don't want us. Like, okay, like he doesn't want us. Or maybe he does want us, but he's a little too overprotective. He's a jerk about it. Maybe that. But we don't want Mr. Wimp. We don't want the nice guy when we're young. But as I stated, Super Nerd, if you're that nice guy, then don't worry. Because by the time the chick you want actually matures up here, she's going to be ready for you. Okay? Not that jerk. Point blank. Done with that question. If you're not satisfied with that answer, just go ahead, hit me up, and I will definitely give you more insight on that. Okay?